Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. For those that are new, my name is Nelly. This channel is all about dreams, lifestyle, spiritual minimalism, and faith. Please make sure you like and subscribe and turn on that bell notification so that you can be notified whenever there's a new video. And thanks for those that subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Today we're going to be talking about praying for your future kingdom spouse. You know, when you're single, it's very important to pray for that future kingdom spouse. You need to prepare him. You need to prepare your mind. It's like preparing the type of man that you want to marry. It's going to be a better house. So it's very important to know that he is also human as well. So you need to be realistic with your prayers. Just because you're asking God for these prayers doesn't mean you have to be unrealistic with your prayers. He has to find you. So all you need to do is pray to God so he draws him closer to you. The Bible says he who finds a wife finds a good thing. So he has to find you. One of the things that you need to pray for when you're praying for that future kingdom spouse is, it doesn't matter how you do it. Whether you're going to write him a letter and read it to him one day, that would be nice. But anyway, one of the things that you need to pray for that kingdom spouse is that he gets committed to God and committed to you and the family. Also pray that you have a peaceful home. And also you need to pray that he's a believer. You guys are like equally yoked. You don't want to marry an unbeliever. You also need to pray that he's also a hard worker. Even though he's a hard worker, he still has time for you. And the next thing that you need to pray for is that he is prayerful, because you don't want to marry a person who is an unbeliever. The next thing that you need to pray for, that he's protected, that God protects him until he finds you. Pray that he's also protected from those counterfeit women that are going to hurt him, that are going to hurt his heart. When he comes to you, his heart is cleared out and it's softened around you. You also feel protected and safe around him. The next one is qualities. You know, we always have qualities in a man that we look out for. Just pray that God brings you somebody that has the qualities that you're looking for. Sometimes you must also be willing to compromise. Let's say maybe in those qualities that you want a dark-skinned man, and God brings you a lighter-skinned man. Maybe out of those qualities he's 9 out of 10. You don't have to push him away because he's dark-skinned and you are looking for a light-skinned guy. And also pray to God that you are also a 9 out of 10 and he can compromise also. Or maybe you just pray to God that you're also a 10 out of 10. You also need to pray that he's attracted to you and you are attracted to him. The reason why you have to have these qualities is because you don't want to just marry any man. What I'm talking about is you just end up taking any man for the sake of getting married. You eventually start finding a man who's a drunkard, who's lazy, or who's a Casanova. A man that is always sleeping, switching the TV channels all day and expect you to get up and go to work for him. You don't want to find yourself marrying a man like that. That is why you need to have qualities, certain qualities that you need to look out for. Pray to God that he brings the men that have those qualities. God is a God of order. He will bring what's best for you. So if that person is a 9 out of 10, you don't need to push him away. Just make sure that you fit in those qualities that he wants and fit in like a glove. Because remember, he's also human. He's also writing the qualities that he wants from a kingdom wife. And it's also important to pray that when he finds you, you must be his confirmation from God. The next thing that you have to pray for is his leadership. Ask God that he's focused and he's not conformed by the world. His leadership skills should be renewed and be transformed by God's power. You also need to ask God that he has the ability to drive the home. Remember, he's going to be your leader. He's going to lead you and your family. So ask God that he makes proper decisions to drive the family. He must lead you in a proper, godly way. Sometimes he will need to make decisions for you. I don't mean that everything he has to decide for you. What I mean is there are times whereby he has to take that decision on your behalf. Maybe you're suddenly in a hospital and you're lying in that hospital bed and the doctor says, we need concern. He has to make those decisions for you. That's what I mean, that he has to make decisions for you. You would want to marry somebody that is going to take up those leadership skills and be able to make those decisions. The next one when it comes to prayers is pray that he loves you. He must be able to love you like Christ loved the church, and you must also be able to love him as well. Also pray that his heart is also filled with love for you and his family, and you must also have unconditional love, because remember, when it comes to love, it's a two-way thing. The next one is family. What I mean about family is you all pray about that you are also prepared to become his wife and become the mother of his children. Pray that he is also a man that loves his family as well. You don't want to marry somebody that doesn't care about his family, because if he doesn't care about his family, how sure are you that he's going to care about your family? Pray that his family becomes a priority, which is you. Don't let him fool you and say, no, it's just us. Remember, when you get married to somebody, you are also marrying into their family. They become your family as much as with him as well. Your family becomes his family. So pray that you have a healthy relationship with his family. The next thing that you need to pray for, that he is spirit-led. Ask God that both of you are on the same page. You both depend on God for decisions more than the flesh. Pray that you both depend on God's power when it comes to difficult decisions, because those difficult decisions will come by. And if those difficult decisions come, you both are able to face the situations together. So if he is spiritually led, he'll be able to easily say, let's take it up to God. You won't just start losing control and it ends up in the wrong places, maybe ends up in a bar. The next one that you need to pray for is to be submitted to him. Ask God to give you that humility and self-control. Now, this is very important. Ask God that you are able to be submissive to him. If you have jealous issue, ask God to change you. Because you cannot enter a marriage if you have jealous issue. And also ask God to help you control your tongue. If you know that you've got a sharp tongue, when you pray to God, he will help you with that. He will soften your heart and you will change. Believe me, he will control your tongue. The next one is to pray for his friends. Maybe you should also pray for your friends as well when it comes to this one. Pray that he is surrounded by positive friends. Pray that when he's surrounded with positive friends, you are also surrounded with positive friends. Because remember I said marriage is a two-way thing. Even the friends in social media, ask God that he should have the wisdom to flee from temptation as well that comes his way. If he is surrounded by wrong circle of friends, ask God to change his circle of friends. Remember, you are preparing for God to bring him your way. So if you are still stuck with the wrong circle of friends and you're asking God for him to change his circle of friends, it doesn't work like that. So you need to change your circle of friends as well. All right, I hope I'm not being too harsh, but that's how it is. When you're praying for that other person to be the way you want him to be, you must also be willing to change. It's a two-way thing. The next one to pray for, that he is not a counterfeit. Pray that he is real. You know, a lot of couples, when it comes to courtship, they oversell themselves. They don't reveal who they really are. And once they're into this marriage and they've gotten what they want, then they reveal themselves who they really are. Just pray to God that you are both transparent. You are both transparent with each other and you reveal to yourselves. Ask God that he properly prepares you so that he finds you. The next prayer that you need to pray for is his finances. Pray that he's financially stable, focused, and he's got a vision for your future. you also have the same vision as well, and you're also financially stable. If you're not financially stable, do something, start something so that you can be financially stable. The next one is a healthy mind. Pray that his mind is healed, like his mind is totally healed from all areas of his life, his brokenness, if he's been broken before. Pray that he is healed from his brokenness. If there is any brokenness that you also carry, pray that you are also healed from your brokenness. Because you don't want two broken people meeting up, right? You don't. Ask God to restore you. Pray that he seeks God for direction. In Jeremiah 29 verse 13 says, you will seek me and find me if you seek me with all your heart. And pray that he also seeks for God with all his decisions. And he remains attentive to the Holy Spirit as well. There's no right or wrong when it comes to these prayers. Everyone has got a choice. But just make sure that when you're doing these prayers, make sure you do not idolize marriage. Marriage should not be idolized. Okay? Thank you for watching. If this is content that you like, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the next video. God bless you.